Hey, welcome to World Code Updates. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon for more updates. Tokyo has rewritten its defense export rules, a seismic shift for the Philippine Navy, and a move that signals a new era in regional security thinking. Japan's decades-old ban on exporting lethal military hardware is over. For the first time since World War II, Tokyo is opening the door to sharing its advanced defense technology with trusted partners. This move, finalized in late 2023, marks a strategic realignment for Tokyo and opens new doors for Manila. It's a decision shaped by growing regional tensions and the need for stronger alliances. For the Philippines, a frontline state in the South China Sea, this is more than policy. It's a lifeline. With increasing maritime challenges, Manila urgently needs reliable partners and modern equipment. Advanced Japanese destroyers, patrol aircraft, and radar systems are now within reach, promising to reshape the region's balance of power. These assets could help the Philippines monitor its waters and respond to threats more effectively. The Philippines can finally modernize its military with world-class technology, moving beyond aging assets and limited budgets. This leap forward means better protection for its people and sovereignty. Japan's new policy transforms it from a passive aid provider to an active security partner, ready to equip allies for modern threats. This partnership is about more than hardware. It's about shared values and mutual security. This is a critical opportunity for Manila to accelerate its long-overdue defense modernization and deepen ties with a key regional power. The collaboration could also inspire other nations to strengthen their own alliances. As the ink dries on this new policy, the world watches as Japan and the Philippines lay the groundwork for a partnership that could define Indo-Pacific security for years to come. Their cooperation may set a precedent for future regional defense strategies. A new era in regional defense has begun, with Japan and the Philippines at the forefront of shaping a safer, more secure Indo-Pacific. To understand Japan's new direction, we need to look back to the aftermath of World War II. Japan's constitution, especially Article 9, renounced war and restricted military forces, embedding a national policy of pacifism. The 1967 Three Principles on Arms Exports and their 1976 tightening created a near-total ban on arms sales. This policy reassured neighbors and built Japan's image as a peaceful economic power, not a military one. But it also isolated Japan's defense industry, limiting it to a single customer, the Japanese government, and stifling innovation. As regional threats grew, this self-imposed ban became a strategic liability, preventing Japan from building security partnerships. The old policy, once a symbol of peace, was now a vulnerability in a changing Indo-Pacific. The stage was set for a historic shift. For the Philippines, Japan's strict export ban on military equipment was a major roadblock to modernizing its naval forces and boosting its maritime security. Japan was a strong economic partner, investing heavily in Philippine infrastructure and trade, but couldn't provide the advanced defense hardware Manila needed most to protect its vast maritime territory. The Philippines watched as Japan's advanced warships and aircraft remained off-limits, while its own navy struggled with outdated ships and limited capabilities, unable to keep pace with regional threats. Japanese assistance was limited to non-lethal equipment and retired Coast Guard vessels, helpful for patrols and humanitarian missions, but not enough for real deterrence or combat readiness. The Philippine Navy couldn't access Japanese anti-ship missiles, torpedoes, or advanced sensors, leaving critical gaps in its defense and making it harder to respond to modern maritime challenges. Even if Manila bought a Japanese frigate, it would arrive stripped of weapons and combat systems, forcing the Philippines to spend more on costly and complex upgrades just to make the ships operational. As a result, the Philippines turned to South Korea, Israel and France for new warships and technology, missing out on the reliability and innovation of Japanese naval engineering. This kept the Japan-Philippines partnership strong in diplomacy and economic cooperation, but left it weak in terms of hard military power and real defense collaboration. The export ban, designed for a different era of Japanese policy, was now holding back both nations' security ambitions. Its revision became essential for a stronger, more secure partnership in the face of new regional challenges. Japan's policy shift is a direct response to a rapidly changing Indo-Pacific, where regional dynamics are becoming more unpredictable, especially due to China's growing assertiveness and military expansion. Beijing's military buildup and aggressive actions in disputed waters have shattered hopes for lasting peace and stability, raising concerns among neighboring countries and the international community. Japan realized that relying on economic engagement alone couldn't deter these emerging threats. Credible military power and a robust defense posture were needed to ensure national security. Domestically, Japan's defense industry was struggling with high production costs, limited innovation, and a shrinking workforce, largely due to the long-standing export ban that restricted growth and global competitiveness. By allowing defense exports, Japan can create economies of scale, strengthen its defense sector, and ensure it can develop and maintain advanced systems for its own security needs, while also supporting allied nations. Strategically, Japan aims to build a resilient network of partners and allies, working together for a free and open Indo-Pacific, and countering any attempts to destabilize the region. Lifting the export ban lets Japan use its advanced defense technology as a diplomatic tool, strengthening alliances, enhancing interoperability, and deepening security cooperation with like-minded countries. This marks a significant evolution for Japan, transforming it from an economic powerhouse into a proactive security leader, ready to take on greater responsibility in regional and global affairs. The new policy aligns with Japan's commitment to double its defense spending, acquire counter-strike capabilities, and modernize its military to meet new challenges. Ultimately, it's a necessary and timely step for Japan to contribute meaningfully to regional stability, deter aggression, and help shape a secure future for the Indo-Pacific. With the export ban lifted, the Philippines can finally access Japan's advanced military hardware. Top of the list, the Mogami-class multi-mission frigate, stealthy, modular, and armed with cutting-edge missiles and sensors. The Kawasaki P-1 maritime patrol aircraft offers superior range and anti-submarine capabilities, a major upgrade for Philippine surveillance. Japan can now share advanced radar, torpedoes, and electronic warfare systems, boosting the Philippines' existing fleet and local industry. Ground-based Type 12 surface-to-ship missiles can be deployed along the coast, creating a powerful deterrent against hostile vessels. These acquisitions would give the Philippines a credible, modern defense for its maritime territory. Technology sharing and co-production agreements could also help build up the Philippines' own defense industry. The strategic calculus in the region is about to change. Japanese hardware will transform the Philippine Navy's capabilities and maritime security. Modern frigates and missile systems provide real deterrence, shifting the Navy from a reactive to a proactive force. Persistent surveillance with P-1 aircraft and new ships will help protect resources and enforce sovereignty in the West Philippine Sea. Interoperability with Japan and the U.S. will make joint operations and crisis response more effective. Advanced sensors and radars will give the Philippines a clearer picture of its maritime domain, improving everything from anti-piracy to disaster response. The partnership strengthens collective defense and sends a strong message to potential aggressors. Enhanced maritime awareness means better protection for Filipino interests and people. The Philippines is finally equipped to meet 21st-century security challenges. With barriers gone, Japan and the Philippines can deepen their alliance in 3 key ways. First, a robust defense-industrial partnership, joint maintenance, technology transfer, and even co-production will build local capacity and sustain new assets. Second, more frequent and complex joint patrols and exercises will boost operational integration, making both navies more effective in the South China Sea. Third, undersea collaboration. Japan can help the Philippines develop its first submarine fleet, starting with training and infrastructure and potentially leading to joint submarine projects. These paths move the relationship from aid to genuine partnership and shared responsibility. Together, they're building a comprehensive security architecture for the Western Pacific. The alliance is evolving into a true pillar of regional stability. The future of Indo-Pacific security is being shaped by this partnership. The Japan-Philippines alliance will reshape the Indo-Pacific strategic landscape. A stronger Philippines, backed by Japan, counters China's influence and encourages other Southeast Asian nations to stand firm on maritime rights. This partnership strengthens the US-led alliance network, sharing security burdens and making the region more resilient. Japan's new role as a defense exporter sets a precedent for other middle powers, paving the way for more multipolar security cooperation. Trilateral and quadrilateral partnerships like US-Japan-Philippines create overlapping deterrence against aggression. However, this shift may provoke a stronger response from China, raising the risk of tension and escalation. Careful diplomacy will be needed to manage these risks and avoid conflict. The challenge: build deterrence without provocation, and keep communication open with Beijing. The region is entering a new era of strategic competition. Japan's decision to lift its defense export ban is a turning point for both nations and the Indo-Pacific. For Japan, it's the end of post-war passivity and the start of proactive regional leadership. For the Philippines, it's a once-in-a-generation chance to modernize and defend its sovereignty. This partnership is about more than hardware. It's about confidence, deterrence, and shared values. Together, they're building a new axis for regional stability, anchored in democracy and the rule of law. The enhanced alliance is a clear signal like-minded nations are ready to act boldly for collective security. As Japan and the Philippines draw closer, they're shaping a more secure, stable, and open Indo-Pacific. The future of regional peace and prosperity depends on partnerships like this.